How long did he open, Joe? Okay.
It's a privilege to be a West Virginian. What we've got to continue to drive in this state is that concept of hope for the future, moving not just West Virginia forward, but moving the nation forward.
West Virginia is for hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvsforhope.com.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Occupational therapy is about quality of life. We give people back their independence. When a patient tells me that they did this one thing that they weren't able to do, knowing that you gave them the tools to succeed and seeing them follow through with it is really rewarding.
It's Toyotathon, and we're determined to make this the best one yet. Starting guard number 4, Eli Karpinski.
Good afternoon. Welcome inside the Rowdy Center. It's day 2 of the Hope Gas Holiday Classic. Game 1 today features the University Hawks 3-0 and the 1-1 Shady Spring Tigers. Dave Wilson up in the Crow's Nest, joined by the coach Kerry Woods today. And coach, last night University found itself down double digits in the second half, trailing by 12, came back to win that ball game and beat St. John's Catholic Prep, outscoring the Vikings 25-8 in the fourth quarter.
Well, it appears to me that University struggled early on with the size of St. John's when they played them last night. And evidently they settled in a little bit and got comfortable and actually won going away after trailing most of the game.
Yeah, Glenn Brown got heated up there in that second half. 18 of his 25 came in the second half. And K.K. Lewis double-double. He used that size. He figured out how big he was against those guys from Maryland last night.
Yeah, when I saw him play in the first half, he acted like he had not seen that kind of size before that he was playing against, and he short-armed a lot of shots. He hurried a lot of shots, but I think he actually figured out that I'm as big as these guys, I'm as athletic as these guys, and I can go do the job just as well as they can.
KK Lewis will be at center court with Cutter Boggs, the sophomore. This is a young Shady Spring team. Struggled with Morgantown yesterday. Mohegans won going away 75-40. Gabe Short, Kobe Dillon, Brody Radford, Eli Sexton, and Cutter Boggs are the starting five for veteran head coach Ronnie Olson. For the University Hawks, it's Glenn Brown, Eli Karpinski, KK Lewis, Luke Byer, and Jack Byer. For head coach Joe Schmidl. Tigers in the home whites taking on the Hawks in the road blacks as we get day 2 of this Holiday Classic underway. Shady Spring controls the basketball off the tip, and the ball is deflected out of bounds as Sexton was working down on the baseline.
University High opened up in a straight man and going to pressure the ball very hard and try not to allow the ball to enter the paint.
Dillon, one of the few seniors on this Shady Spring squad, is out in the front court. He works it right side, and the 5-second call. Took too long to start moving, and the Hawks forced the turnover, and there's that defensive pressure, Kerry.
Yeah, they were pressuring the ball hard, and that's where it all starts. You can't pass it if you're being pressured.
Brown jogs it up the floor for the Hawks. There's Lewis, top of the key, looking inside for Byer. Byer at a high post, goes down the left lane, lost the handle. Shady gets the turnover. Dillon will lead the Tigers down the floor, all the way into the lane, a hop and a skip and a foul going to be called on University.
He was able to get it pretty deep on the break, and they just had to try to defend the basket and ended up fouling as a result.
Weaver gets called for the foul. Inbounds play, flip it into Short in the middle of the lane. Soft touch for 2. Hawks quickly back down the floor. Luke Byer down on the baseline. Kicks outside. Lewis looks at the 3 right at the top of the arc, and he nails it.
Got it to the baseline. Everybody had to flatten out defensively, and he was wide open.
Weaver out on the left wing guarding Dillon as Dillon gives way to Sexton out in the front court. Bring it near side, and we got a whistle on the Hawks. That'll go on Karpinski, his first, team second.
Number 4, Eli Karpinski, his first, team second.
You reach and get yourself in trouble.
Radford left to the baseline, fires it in for Sexton over in the far corner. He'll dribble it out of trouble on the sidelines. Now gives it up, looking for help, finds it in Kobe Dillon. Dillon will pull up, take the 3 right of the arc, and he drains it.
Kobe Dillon.
UHS took a chance on that and made a poor decision defensively and tried to go for the steal and left him wide open.
Hawks trying to work it under the basket on the other end, and it's deflected out of bounds. Weaver will trigger for the Hawks. Underneath his basket, get it in. Byer, left side baseline jumper, no good. Karpinski, offensive rebound, and he will go to the free throw line, fouled on that putback attempt.
That's where University High is going to make their day, is on the offensive glass, and they just have so much size with experience.
Karpinski at the free throw line. Hawks struggled at the line last night. One of those days when just nothing wanted to fall through the cylinder for about 3/4 of that game. Karpinski makes his first. Eyes up his second and gets the benefit of the roll. Hits them both, and we're tied 5 apiece.
UHS looks comfortable going back and just playing half-court man.
Boggs on the left wing, hands off for Dillon. Dillon shoves it up top of the key. Now Short puts it on the floor, and we've got a whistle. Out near the top of the key, going to be on the Hawks, and that will be on Luke Byer, his first. Tigers will send the freshman Jace Lilly into the game. He's got some size at 6'5". Also in is Jace Bailey, another freshman. Bailey from the sidelines tosses it in the backcourt. Sexton goes to work in between the circles for the Tigers. Over the right side, finds Lilly, now Short, deep on the far wing. Takes it back in between the circles, spinning into the lane. Shot deflected by Lewis, goes out of bounds, and that'll go off Shady.
From here, it looked like it went off University High on the deflection.
Thought KK Lewis got a hand on it. The officials get together and they saw it the same way you did.
That's good officiating that they huddled up and got the call right.
Pretty good crew here for this Holiday Classic. A lot of state tournament appearances among this crew. 3 from the top of the key is an air ball, out of bounds, back to the Hawks.
Absolutely. I've had all 3 of those guys on games, and they don't make a whole lot of mistakes.
Karpinski on the left wing for the Hawks, looking inside for Byer. Byer on the left block, double team. Fires it inside. Karpinski cutting to the rim, can't finish, but a foul's going to be called on Shady. That'll go on Jace Lilly, his first. Team second, and Karpinski back to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
That's the cardinal sin of man-to-man defense, is you never let a guy cut across your face.
Seven points last night for Karpinski. Couple of field goals, makes his first free throw there. Second shot on the way. Right through the middle. And the Hawks have a lead, 7-5, 5:29 early, first quarter. Dillon across the timeline, sings it left side for Bailey. Bailey spins to his left, now fires in the corner. Short for 3, got it. Gabe Short, the sophomore, had 14 last night. He's got 5 here in the first quarter. Shady Spring has the lead. Glenn Brown off the baseline, can't get it to fall. Sexton gets the rebound. He'll one-handed on down the floor to Short. Short, right side baseline to the rim for 2 and the foul.
Gabe Short and 1.
That's two early fouls on Karpinski.
Fouls called against University's number 4, Eli Karpinski.
Fourth team foul as Karpinski
Gabe Short.
looks like probably going to come out here. Short makes the free throw. And the Tigers lead by 4. Jagger Barnes will come in. Karpinski with those 2 fouls will take a seat. (11-7). Shady Spring leads University. And a steal. Lilly stepped in the way of the pass. Here goes Lilly to the rim for a 2-hand dunk. Shady Spring by 6.
UHS got a little sloppy with the entry pass there and turned into a dunk on the other end.
Crisp passing there down to Brown and over to Byer, who lays it in off the left side. Spring will heave it up the floor. KK Lewis will pick it out of the air for the Hawks. Now Weaver over to Brown. Open look at a 3 on the right side, and he drains it.
Always pushing it up the floor after every made shot or every miss as well.
13-12, University trailing Shady Spring. Top of the key, Dillon. Works right side, finds Sexton on the right wing. Sexton puts it on the floor, brings it back to the left, and he throws it away. He's expecting Dillon to zig, and he zagged, and it's a turnover to the Hawks.
As young as they are, that probably will get a whole lot better as the year goes on.
13-12, Shady Spring leading University. Now the Hawks turn it over with an errant pass. Shady Spring trying to get it up the floor. Hawks deflect it. Tigers save the possession. Up to Short, driving in off the right side. Angles to the rim, over Lewis to the rim for 2.
That was a strong move to the hole.
The sophomore has 10 points in the first quarter. Shady Spring by 3. Brown in the corner, skip pass to the near side. Finds Weaver, now Lewis. Deep on the baseline, heaves it back out. Left wing, Barnes for 3, short. Lilly out jumps everybody for the Shady Spring rebound. The Tigers take it up the floor. Dillon leads the charge into the corner. Bailey for 3, short. Long rebound, Bailey's able to grab it, kick it up top of the key. Gabe Short straight away for 3, misses right. And KK Lewis will clear the board for University. Brown off the left wing, dribbles it into the lane, drives to the right hand, shot spins off the rim, tip in won't go. Ball's loose, going to roll all the way out near the Shady Spring bench, picked up by Barnes. Now Lewis, straight away 3. KK Lewis from outside for the second time in the quarter.
Looks like he's letting his fourth quarter last night carry over into this morning.
Couple of threes, and we're tied at 15 apiece. 2:37 in the first quarter. Short on the right wing. Draws the 5 count, now starts the drive down to the baseline. Back out it comes for Dillon. Dillon, right wing three, you betcha.
That was a deep one.
He was way out there. He has 2 here in the first half. Other end, Lewis loses the handle. He goes tumbling out of bounds. Shady Spring gets a turnover. Sexton up the near sideline. Gives way to Dillon. Dillon will dribble it back into the front court, and Shady Spring will call a timeout. 2:03 to go first quarter. Shady Spring 18 and University 15. Full timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
West Virginia has mountains of potential.
I grew up in the Kanawha Valley. It's a privilege to be a West Virginian. What we've got to continue to drive in this state is that concept of hope for the future, moving not just West Virginia forward, but moving the nation forward.
West Virginia is for hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
Ho, 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 ho. Call Panhandle. Oh, thank goodness.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
St. John's Catholic Prep out of Maryland. 18-15, Shady Spring leads University. 2:03 first quarter out of that Shady Spring timeout. It'll be Tigers basketball. Brody Radford will inbound on the near sideline. Cutter Boggs back into the game for the Tigers. Eli Sexton running point for Ronnie Olson's team. Over on the far wing, that's Boggs. Matched up against Jack Byer, who's into the game for the first time. Pull up from the baseline, short, no good. Ball's loose in the corner, slapped around and slapped out of bounds by Shady Springs' Cutter Boggs.
Shady's really getting some good looks off some very solid offense.
Weaver glides over to the far side, bounce top of the key for Byer. Byer looking underneath as Brown flashes across the middle. Lewis at the top of the key. Drives to the elbow, hands off for Barnes, over to Weaver on the left wing. He'll take it to the baseline, scoop outside. Back around it comes, top of the key to Brown. Now Barnes on the right wing, enters it in low. Nice bounce pass from Byer to Barnes, who lays it in. A steal on the inbounds. Barnes from point blank, can't get it to fall. And the Tigers able to grab the rebound and maintain the 1-point lead. Sexton drives down the right of the lane, pitch it over to Boggs, who lays it in.
You allow dribble penetration and you get a lot of good things happen on the offensive end.
KK Lewis out at the top of the key, puts it on the floor. Driving the paint, and a foul on the floor. Going to be called on Shady Spring. Foul is whistled on Brody Radford. His first, team's third.
His second, team's third.
I beg your pardon, they got Cutter Boggs, 33, not 3. Work it in. Barnes grabs the rebound after the missed shot. Skip it right side. Brown out on the right wing. Back over to Barnes, left side. Puts it on the floor, elbow extended. Hands to Byer at the free throw line. Bounces to the near side, and it's out of bounds. Weaver couldn't get a handle on the pass. Hawks will turn it over, trailing by 3.
They've been struggling quite a bit on the offensive end, just making entry passes and getting the offense started.
Sexton and Brown get tied up out in the front court. And University's Glenn Brown will be whistled for the foul. His first, and that puts University over the limit here in the first quarter. So Eli Sexton will head to the free throw line.
A lot of reaching A lot of reaching on the defensive end by University High has gotten them in this situation right now.
Sexton, the lefty, at the free throw line. 10 points last night in the loss to Morgantown. Jace Lilly back into the game. He replaces Boggs in the Tiger lineup. Second shot by Sexton. He hits them both. And Shady Spring leads 22-17. 10 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Weaver comes to the near side, dribbles toward the lane, kick back out for Byer. Byer, left side, baseline drive, and a blocking foul called. That'll go against Shady Springs' Kobe Dillon. Or beg your pardon, Eli Sexton. Byer at the free throw line. He was mired in foul trouble last night. Picked up 2 early fouls and then picked up 2 more rather quickly in the second half. Makes his first free throw. The 6'4" senior lines up his second. Hits them both. University is 6 of 6 at the line this afternoon. 22-19, 3/4 court heave, no good, and that's the end of the first quarter. Shady Spring being led by the sophomore Gabe Short. He has 10, and the Tigers lead University after one, 22-19. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here, come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and oh, the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
Shady Spring head coach Ronnie Olson has his team in front, 22-19, as we begin the second quarter of action. Weaver, Brown, both Byers and Barnes on the floor for the Hawks. Brown straightaway 3, up and good.
Nice down screen to get him up there to the top of the key for a nice, easy, wide open look.
Sexton, Short, Lilly, Dillon, and Radford on the floor for Shady Spring. It's Radford angling in off the right side. Lost the dribble, stolen by Barnes. Barnes running the floor on the far side. Pulls up on the wing, looking in low for Byer, and it's stolen by Shady. Kobe Dillon takes it right down the middle of the floor. Pitch it out to the corner, back top of the key. Sexton's 3 off the front of the iron, no good, and Brown will track down the rebound. Tied at 22 here early second quarter. Luke Byer looking for Jack in the middle. Tipped out of bounds, last touched by the Tigers. Cutter Boggs and Jace Bailey back into the lineup for Shady Spring.
University High just looks a second off on all their entry passes and just either delivering them too early or too late.
Weaver, inbound for the Hawks, bounced it into Barnes. Barnes will circle up, pull up from the free throw line, Short. Brown flies in to get the rebound. He'll hand to Weaver, left corner 3. Yes, sir. Hawks take the lead, 25-22. Right back down the floor. Out in front of the defense was Boggs, but he can't finish. Hawks will clear the rebound. Byer takes it down to the elbow, hands off to Jack, and a travel.
I just heard Coach Schmidl yell, "Quit turning it over."
Solid advice.
Yes, it is. At this moment, it is solid advice.
Some confusion on where to take that ball out after the turnover. They get it sorted out. Shady Spring will inbound from the near sideline. University in front by 3 in what's been a back-and-forth first half. Sexton bouncing near side. It's stolen by Luke Byer. Byer on the run. Steps by the defender to the rim. Rolls off the front of the iron, but Byer will head to the free throw line for a couple of free throws. Eli Sexton picks up the foul. Number 2 on Sexton. Number 1 of the quarter for Shady Spring, and Luke Byer is at the free throw line. First one off the front of the rim.
Looks like both teams kind of been mirror images of each other, trying to get their offensive started and turning the ball over and turning into other opportunities on the other end.
Second shot from Byer, also off the mark. Rebound tipped by Jack Byer. Out of bounds and to the Tigers. 6:25 first half. University 25, Shady Spring 22. Sexton walks it across the timeline. Now sends it right side for Dillon. Dillon's going to put it on the floor. Drive, pull up from 12 feet, up and good. He's got 8 points here in the first half. Hawks by 1. Now baseline drive, that's Jack Byer. His shot is rejected, and the Tigers are on the run. Dillon has his pocket picked from behind by Jack Byer. It's Luke Byer to the rim, lays it in for 2.
Luke Byer.
That was the difference between the junior and the sophomore going head-to-head on that drive.
Short from the free throw line, hands it back outside. Sexton open look for a 3 off the left wing. Shot off the mark. Ball loose on the baseline, out of bounds, and will stay on the Tigers' end of the floor.
Checking for University, number 5.
KK Lewis back into the ball game for the Hawks. And he'll replace Kyle Weaver, who has a 3-pointer. Kobe Dillon will trigger from the baseline. Lob it in the backcourt for Sexton, and the Tigers go to work in the half-court set. Sexton dribbling in between the rings. Goes right side, finds Dillon on the wing. Dillon off a screen from Boggs. He's got an open look at a 3, and he'll nail it. Third of the half for Dillon. He's got 11. We're tied at 27. Coming up on the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Jagger Barnes, left at the top of the key, comes near side. Brown in the corner for 3 to answer, rolls off the rim, and got all kinds of contact on that rebound. Looks like it's going to go on Lewis.
The last time down, Shady, I could hear Coach Schmidl tell him not to help off the young man that shot that shot, and he made a pass fake. KK Lewis turned his head for just a second, and he knocked it down.
27 apiece, Tigers with the basketball. 4:40 to go in the first half, and a foul is going to be called on Luke Byer.
Foul call against University's number 11, Luke Byer.
Second on the Hawks, and number 2 on Byer, Luke Byer. Karpinski's got 2 fouls. He's been on the bench most of the half, and now Luke Byer is going to come out with 2 personal fouls, and 4:46 to go in the first half. Short will lob it in on the near sidelines. Find Dillon. And Dillon will work it right side. Short out on the right wing. Lilly, top of the key. Enters it into Boggs. Boggs off the right side. Misses off the window, and then he pulls Jack Byer to the ground. And that gets a reaction from the University crowd.
I don't think he
Go ahead, Kerry.
I don't think he appreciated missing that shot and went back after it and got a little bit physical.
Foul call against Shady Spring, number 33, Cutter Boggs.
Boggs picks up the foul. His third, team's second. University wants an explanation why that wasn't an intentional foul. They got the explanation. I don't know if they're buying it, but they got the explanation. So Brown with the basketball, bounces to Lewis. He's out on the right wing. Now back to Brown, send it around the perimeter to Barnes on the left side. Barnes bounces to Byer. Byer forces his way through the lane to the rim for two.
Good hard cut, good recognition on the drive and finished it.
Hawks by 2 halfway through the second quarter. Sexton dribble drive on the baseline. Misses off the right side. Got his own rebound. Shot blocked by Lewis. He'll heave it up the floor to Brown. Here goes Brown by a defender. Euro step to the rim. Brown with 8. Hawks have a 4-point lead. Top of the key, short. His 3 deflected by Brown. Byer snatches it out of the air. He'll fire up the floor to KK Lewis for the jam. And Shady Spring needs a timeout as the Hawks have taken a 33-27 lead on a 6-0 run. KK Lewis getting it done on both ends of the floor. Carey gets the block shot, gets the two-hand jam on the other side.
Yeah, and a lot of that started with him on the block, and for the Byer kid to be able to get the deflection and have his head up and feed him down floor. Good job by both guys.
Hawks using defense to create offense and have a 6-point lead, 3:36 to go here in the first half. New episode of A State of Minds, now available on the Metro News TV app. Hoppy Kercheval sits down with the president and CEO of Hope Gas, Morgan O'Brien, for an in-depth conversation about the company's past and future and its involvement in the community. That new episode of A State of Minds available on the Metro News TV app. Hoppy Kercheval again sits down with Morgan O'Brien, president and CEO of Hope Gas. Watch it live. Well, watch it right now. 33-27, 3:36 to go here in the first half. University on a little 6-0 run to take the lead.
And that all started on the defensive end. They've picked up their intensity defensively, and it's made a difference in a couple runouts for them.
3.5 to go. Sexton across the timeline. Tigers now trail by 6. Radford whips the pass right side. Find Dillon on the wing. Dillon dribbling in the corner. Gives way to Short. Short will dribble it down the corner. He's doubled on the sideline. Over to Dillon. Lets a defender go by and double dribble.
They doubled on the sideline, and Dillon leaked out for a wide open look and got a little intimidated on the oncoming defender.
Barnes on the right wing. Finds Lewis out on the perimeter. Now skip it across left side. Brown left corner. Head fake. He'll dribble, try to back his way to the basket, and the hold will be called on Shady Spring. That'll be on Brody Radford, his first.
Shady Springs, number 3, Brody Radford. That's his first, team's third.
Number 3 on the Tigers. They still have a couple to give before University will be shooting. Weaver will inbound left to the baseline, finds Brown out on the left wing. He'll dribble it into the lane. Brown scoop with a left hand and score.
He's making a big difference. He's gotten a lot more aggressive offensively this quarter.
Brown has 10. Hawks lead 35-27. Lilly on the other end. Fadeaway no good. KK Lewis snatches it out of the air. Weaver will take it down the floor. Whips it into the left corner. Barnes for 3. Yes.
Pushed it hard after the missed shot and got a wide open 3 on the other end.
Hawks now lead by 11 on an 11-0 run. Dillon lost it off his hip, rolls down his leg. Glenn Brown picks it up, 3-on-1. Brown bounced to the left side, off the block and good. Jagger Barnes.
It all started on that defensive side.
13-0 run by the Hawks here in the final minutes of the second quarter. Sexton steps in the lane. His shot is short, grabbed by Byer. Up it comes to Barnes. Over to Brown. Brown coming off the right side. He lays it in. 15-0 run.
Shady's getting a little frustrated on the offensive end now. Didn't run back and play defense on that.
Dillon, top of the key, over to Sexton out on the right wing. Lilly comes out for a screen. Sexton doesn't use it. Now back to Dillon. 1:29 to go. First quarter. It's 42-27 Hawks. Sexton sees a lane, takes it, drives to the rim, and lays it in.
Eli Sexton.
Left-hander going right there, I think might have been a little bit of a surprise to University High.
Barnes over to Lewis, coming off the left side. Lewis to the rim for the big dunk. Lewis in double figures with 10. 44-29. University leading Shady Spring. Sexton comes near side, finds Dillon out on the wing. Dillon circles back top of the key. On the right elbow, hands to Lilly. Lilly will pop the straightaway three. It's short, out of bounds.
I'm guessing Coach Schmidt will be happy to let him shoot that one most of the day.
KK Lewis, 10 points here in the first half, picking up right where he left off last night with that double-double. A couple of dunks, accentuating his first half.
Yeah, he's gotten more aggressive also on the offensive end. Maybe it's just a wake-up call at playing the early afternoon game.
Lewis looking inside. Now Brown in the near corner. Barnes out on the right wing. And University wants a 30-second timeout to set up the final shot of the first half. 17.7 seconds remain. University in the lead, 44-29. Dave Wilson, Kerry Woods with you. This is game one of a doubleheader here at the Rowdy Center. Game two coming up a little bit later. It'll be the 3-0 Morgantown Mohegans taking on St. John's Catholic Prep out of Maryland. That game scheduled to tip off roughly a half an hour following the conclusion of this contest. Morgantown beat Shady Spring last night, 75-40. In typical Morgantown fashion, pressure defense, just pressure, pressure, pressure all night, which is what you couldn't expect out of Morgantown.
Yeah, it will definitely take a toll on you.
Hawks trying to get one more bucket here before the end of the first half, leading 44-29. And it comes to Weaver. Weaver working on the near side, feeds Brown in the right corner. He gets an open three, airballed it, comes down in the hands of the Tigers. Tigers with an opportunity here. 6 seconds, Short out on the right wing. Short takes it in the lane, kicks back out. Dillon, pull up from the free throw line. Short off the front of the rim, and the first half will come to an end. University uses a 15-0 run and will take a lead into the break. Hawks 44, Shady Spring 29. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
Well, you know, at the Thrasher Group, we built a firm that reflects the character of the Appalachian region. Resilient and resourceful. We have a strong, adaptable team of professionals who understand what it takes to get things done here. It's not just about the technical work, but it's the relationships, the funding strategies, and the problem solving. We live here, we work here, and we care about seeing this region thrive. And that's what drives everything we do at the Thrasher Group.
It's Toyotathon, and we're determined to make this the best one yet. Starting now, when you purchase any brand new Tundra or Tacoma, you'll drive away with a personalized Dan Cava Yeti cooler. This December, unwrap incredible deals like 2.99% for 72 months on 2026 Tundras. Snow, sleet, or holiday travel, your perfect winter ride is waiting for you. Dan Cava, Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world!
There's nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you will taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
Ho, 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 ho. Call Panhandle. Oh, thank goodness.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration is ready to handle any size emergency at a moment's notice. From our family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
44-29 at the break. University leads Shady Spring. Dave Wilson, Kerry Woods with you here for the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic. Kerry, throughout much of that first half, it was a back-and-forth ball game, but University's defense sparked its offense down the final 3.5 minutes of the first half.
Yeah, it created several live ball turnovers that turned into layups and three-point shots in transition. Earlier on, both teams really had trouble, not so much that their defenses were so good. It was their offense they weren't able to get into it. They were making poor passes, poor decisions, and then University High just turned it up to another level.
KK Lewis picking up right where he left off, had a double-double last night, 15 points, 14 rebounds, 10 points in the first half, couple of dunks, couple of threes.
Yeah, he got after it a little bit better on defense, and I think that carried over to his offense. You make a few steals, you get a block or two, and all of a sudden the game becomes a whole lot more fun, and I think that's where his offense really picked up, was when he started to play on the defensive end.
Glenn Brown had 12 points for the Hawks in the first half as well. A couple of three-pointers. Jagger Barnes had 7 for University. Kyle Weaver, 3. Luke Byer with 4 points. Jack Byer with 4 points. And Karpinski, 4 points. All of those coming at the free throw line. For Shady Spring, Kobe Dillon had 11, couple of threes. Gabe Short with 10. Eli Sexton had 4. Cutter Boggs 2. Jace Lilly 2. Really, Shady played a pretty good first half right up to those final 3 minutes or so when the turnovers began. The defensive pressure got to be overwhelming.
Yeah, and I think Coach Schmidl figured out a little bit about their perimeter shooters and who was going to be the ones that would hurt him, and they made sure they got over screens. They didn't do a whole lot of switching, and it paid great dividends in that they stopped the onslaught from the perimeter.
44-29, University leads Shady Spring at the half. We'll tell you what's coming up in Game 2 today when we return. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
The best thing about West Virginia is West Virginia.
It's family, faith, and integrity.
It's a strong work ethic. Everyone knows their neighbors.
I think we feel closer to nature and we feel closer to each other.
You can achieve anything here.
To be a West Virginian is to be hopeful. We live in a state that has boundless opportunities, and with boundless opportunities come hope.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
It's the most rewarding time of the year. Go-Mart's Holly Jolly Rewards are here. Snag specially marked items to earn bonus reward points and game tokens. Because nothing says holiday cheer like stacking rewards higher than Aunt Carol's Fruitcake Tower. Collect all 4 tokens and you'll unwrap an additional 2,500 bonus reward points. So make your list, check it twice, and head to the app for details. Get ready to slay the season with Holly Jolly Rewards at Go-Mart.
44-29 at the half. University leads Shady Spring in Game 1 of a doubleheader here today. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic. The homestanding Mohegans will be in action in just a little bit. Morgantown will take on St. John's Catholic Prep out of Maryland. Last night, University defeated St. John's. Had to come back in that game last night. Was down 12. Used a 25-8 fourth quarter to beat the Vikings last night in day one of the Holiday Classic. Morgantown to get their crack at the Vikings coming up, again, about 30 minutes or so after the conclusion of this ball game. We still got a half to go. Shady Spring going to try to claw its way back into this one, trailing University 44-29 as both teams come out of the locker room, get warmed up for the second half of action. We'll have the second half of action when we return to the Rowdy Center. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
It's time for West Virginia to power the nation again.
We've got more energy than anywhere else in the world.
Companies such as Nucor, Berkshire Hathaway, Commercial Metals, we swell with pride to know that those families will be supported with a great job, that they can raise their family.
You can't have growth without energy.
Hope Gas is lighting the way forward for West Virginia. Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Second half coming up, University and Shady Spring. Game 1 of 2 today in the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic. Dave Wilson, Kerry Woods. Up in the Crow's Nest at the Rowdy Center. Eli Sexton, Brody Radford, Cutter Boggs, Gabe Short, and Kobe Dillon, the 5 on the floor for Shady Spring, coming out for the second half. Glenn Brown, KK Lewis, Luke Byer, Kyle Weaver, and Eli Karpinski are your 5 for the Hawks. It'll be Tigers basketball, trailing 44-29 to start the second half.
Well, University High's played man the whole game and coming back out in the second half and the same thing.
Spinning off the left wing. Dillon to the rim, off the left block, gets the shot to fall and the foul. Foul will go on Kyle Weaver, his second.
Yeah, he was the one guy you don't want to get the ball, allow the ball to get to early on in the second half, and it went right to him.
Foul shot no good. Cutter Boggs, rebound, put back and fouled. Luke Byer now has 3 personal fouls. And that's the second on the Hawks. So Boggs at the line for the 3-point play, and he'll convert it.
Fell asleep on the block out on the free throw and snuck in there and stuck it back and got fouled.
So Shady Spring trims the deficit to 10, 44-34. Weaver, Nutter hands it back outside. Byer down the lane, pass deflected but grabbed by Weaver. They'll look for Karpinski on the left of the lane, lost the dribble, stolen by Dillon. Dillon weaving his way down the floor by a pair of defenders, scoop with the right hand and score. And University wants a timeout right now. 7-0 run in the first 40 seconds of the third quarter. And just like that, Shady Spring right back in the ball game, down 8, 44-36. Kobe Dillon, couple of buckets. Boggs with a three-point play. Ronnie Olson's got his team ready for the third quarter, Kerry.
Yeah, they came out and got after some people defensively right off the bat where they hadn't done that down the stretch in the first half. They really didn't get a chance to do it with the way University High picked up the defensive pressure. And they appeared that at halftime that they didn't think the game was over.
University uses a timeout. Joe Schmidl trying to calm his group down and just reset. University still leads by 8, 44-36. Weaver, top of the key, whips it around. Brown, left wing three, up and good.
Shady came back and played a 2-3 zone that time to give him a different look, and I think Glenn Brown really liked the look that he got.
His third from outside today. Sexton drives baseline, fires it into the corner. Short, skip pass, stolen. Here go the Hawks on the run. Beyer got the steal. Beyer flips it across the lane. There's Glenn Brown for two more.
Glenn Brown.
There's troubles with getting the offensive started with a turnover.
Deep three from the left wing, short. Offensive rebound by Boggs. Outside Sexton, right wing three. That's also short. Another long rebound tracked down by Dillon. He'll pop a three. It's also short. Finally, Karpinski will clear for University. Glenn Brown takes it down the left side of the paint, skips it back to the right wing for Karpinski. Karpinski, dribble drive, step through with the left hand, good.
Eli Karpinski.
Well, just like that, University pushes the lead back to 15, 51-36.
Just didn't keep the ball in front of him that whole possession.
Shady Spring will slow down what had become a frenetic pace here early in the third quarter. Baseline dribble drive. It's taken away by the Hawks. Another steal. Glenn Brown down the far side of the court. Takes it into the corner. KK Lewis open for three. Right side off the front of the iron. Tip back by Karpinski. No, and a foul. Two shots coming for Karpinski.
See a lot of palms up, expecting calls on one end of the floor, and it's gotten a little bit physical and turned the ball over 2 out of the 3 times down the last couple times.
Karpinski now 5 of 5 at the line today. Second free throw up. That rattles in and out. Rebound tipped and controlled by Boggs for Shady Spring. Tigers will push it up the floor, down 14. And this goes out of bounds. Sexton on the baseline drive, lost that off his foot. Hawks will take over. 5:35 third quarter. University 52, Shady Spring 36. 16-point game.
And Shady Springs back in their straight man now.
Karpinski on the right wing. Lewis, top of the key, thought about the three. Instead, he kicks left side. Beyer, left wing three, got it. Luke Beyer hits from outside, and University extends the advantage. A whistle on the drive will be on University's Kyle Weaver. Number 3 on Weaver, third on the Hawks here in the third quarter with 5:11 to go. Jace Lilly is back into the game, as is Jace Bailey. On the Tigers' end of the floor. Bailey will trigger. Right to the baseline, looking, lobs it out for Gabe Short. Short starts left, goes back to the right. Glenn Brown picks his pocket, gets another steal. Brown alley-oop. Well, he had Karpinski and Lewis both thinking the same thing, and they collide in midair.
Yeah, that. I think Glenn Brown was probably going to go to KK Lewis on that one, and just happened to have two guys in the same spot.
There was a foul on Shady Spring in the midst of all that, and Karpinski's at the free throw line. Shot up and good. Yeah, Eli and KK both had the same idea that they were going to bring everybody to their feet there.
Mm-hmm.
Second free throw. Good. Karpinski has 9, 7 of those coming at the free throw line here this afternoon, and University's out in front 57-36. Spinning down the lane, Sexton with a left-hander, no. Loose on the floor, he's able to grab it, underhands it to Lilly. Lilly fights off the left block and draws contact. That'll be on Luke Byer, and that's his fourth. Third team foul. And that'll likely send Byer to the bench. Jace Lilly, a freshman at the free throw line. Had a nice game in the season opener against Herbert Hoover, 12 points and 8 rebounds. Just 2 points today. And his first free throw up and good.
Yeah, he got a dunk on a steal early on in the game and has been pretty quiet offensively since then.
Jack Byer will replace younger brother Luke Byer in the lineup. 2 for 2 at the line, Jace Lilly. 57-38, 4:42 to go third quarter. University in the lead. Outscored Shady Springs 17-2 late in the second quarter to build the lead. Brown in the corner, head fake. Now slides out to the wing and up to the top of the key. Back to the near side for Weaver. Weaver at the top of the key. University looking for somewhere to penetrate. Brown takes it to the elbow. Back out to Karpinski. Karpinski gives up the dribble over to Weaver on the right wing. Now down low for Byer. Byer called for the travel. Slid his pivot foot as he was trying to get position down on that low post.
Makes it tough to score when you get down too flat against the board. He received the ball in well below the block where he couldn't make a whole lot work unless he came back to the inside of the floor.
University nearly gets another turnover. Sexton tracks it down in the near front court. And a reach going to be called on Karpinski. Eli Karpinski picks up his third personal. Team's fourth. Or beg your pardon, that is the fifth on the Hawks. So shots coming for Shady Spring.
Karpinski sat a long time on the bench the first half because of reaches, and now he may get over there and have to spend his time, a lot of time in the third quarter there too.
Sexton's free throw, up and good. Jagger Barnes will replace Karpinski. Sexton's second shot goes through. He's 4 for 4 at the line. 57-40, University leads by 17 over the halfway mark of the third quarter. Weaver lost the dribble. KK Lewis was there to pick it up. Brown, right side, 3 too strong. Rebound tipped out to the Tigers. Dillon down the far side of the court for Shady Spring. Takes it to the block, drives inside, and a foul will send him to the line. That's going to be on Jack Byer.
Dillon gets the ball in the open court. He's going to the basket if you get too tight on him. And his threat to be able to shoot the three contributes to the ability to put it on the floor when you get up underneath of him.
Dillon makes his first free throw. Yeah, 3 from outside in the first half. A couple of field goals here in the third quarter for Kobe Dillon. He leads the Tigers with now 16 points. Second free throw is good. 57-42, the lead 15 for the Hawks. Brown, right side, looking for Byer underneath. Byer bobbled it, got it back. 4 Tigers around him trying to shovel it over to Weaver, and it's knocked out of bounds by Shady Spring.
Yeah, it's a mess in there whenever you put it on the floor as a big guy because they collapse hard on him.
Inbound coming to Byer, cutting to the rim, can't finish, ball loose, grabbed by the Tigers, then thrown away. Tie up under the basket. Possession arrow will be with the Hawks. .305, third quarter, 57-42. University leads Shady Spring. Weaver fires it in for the baseline. Brown, right wing 3, glances off the front of the iron. Byer, offensive rebound, stick back, yes.
He's too big and strong.
Jack Byer gets the stick back. University extends the lead, 59-42. Sexton dribbling on the near sideline, working on Barnes, slides down on the wing, now takes it into the paint. Sexton left-hand runner, no, but he'll shoot two.
Foul call against University.
Barnes picks up the foul, his first.
Sexton gets into the lane pretty easily. Going left, if you push him to the right, he's going to have a whole lot more problems going that way.
Sexton's free throw is good. He's perfect at the stripe this afternoon. Second free throw on its way, got it. Eli Sexton, 8 points. 59-44. Hawks in the lead. Weaver slides in between the rings. Now goes right side to Barnes. Barnes from the free throw line throws it out of bounds. Was looking for Brown in the corner and threw it into the empty student section.
And I think a lot of that is actually starts with Sexton picking up in the backcourt and making Weaver handle the ball the whole length of the floor. And he may be giving the ball up a little bit sooner than he wants to.
Dillon at the top of the key, working on Weaver. Hands off to Sexton, the lefty, working down the left of the lane. Cut off, has to send it back out for Dillon. Now Dillon on the Mohegans logo, far side of the court. Brings it back in between the rings. Blows past Lewis, up to the rim, lays it in.
Another hard drive and strong enough to finish it.
59-46, University in the lead. Under 2 to go in the third quarter. Barnes out on the right wing. Top of the key it comes for Glenn Brown. Brown starts right, goes left from the elbow. Into the corner now, Weaver. Weaver, dribble drive on the baseline, rolls it all the way across the baseline to Brown in the corner. Brown takes it to the rim. Misses from short range, but there's Byer for the stick back. Byer has 8. University leads 61-46. Pull-up 3 from the right side. Bank shot good by Kobe Dillon. And a timeout called with 1:22 to go here in the third quarter.
That was a good shot. I'm not sure they would have counted it in horse because usually don't bank it from that angle.
61-49. University leads it. 1:22 to go here in the third quarter. Hawks went on a 15-0 run in the second quarter. This game was tied at 27, but University outscored Shady Springs 17-2 to end the first half. Built that 15-point lead. Shady Spring right out of the gate in the third quarter used a 7-0 run, cut that 15-point deficit to 8. Then the Hawks went on a run and we've kind of been at 15 points or so ever since.
Yeah, it's bounced back and forth from 12 to 15 to 17, it's just early in the year, and the consistency is not there on offensively or defensively.
Shady Spring has trimmed the deficit to 12, but it's Hawk basketball coming out of that timeout. Weaver bounces it to the right side, finds Barnes deep on the right wing, scooted over to Glenn Brown on the left side. Now Brown circles in the lane, and, well, he is held and pulled.
Sexton is actually disrupting University High's defense by picking up in the backcourt and putting a lot of pressure on Weaver.
That'll put Glenn Brown at the free throw line. Brown leading the Hawks today with 17 points, 3 threes, and his first free throw is off the front of the rim.
Correction, that foul is assessed to number 0, Gabe Short. That's his second, still team's third.
Gabe Short picked up the foul.
Number 22, Tracy Matheny.
Trayson Matheny into the game for the first time. Brown's second free throw up and good. 1 for 2 on that trip. Hawks lead it 62-49. 13-point lead with a minute to go here in the third.
University High is just extremely satisfied with just going back and playing half-court man.
Sexton spins down the left of the lane, misses with the scoop. Brown grabs the rebound on the run for the Hawks, takes it all the way to the baseline, and no shot. He traveled.
They may not be apt to show Morgantown High a whole lot of their arsenal offensively or defensively playing in this tournament.
Short, middle of the lane. His shot is short. University grabs another rebound, sends it back the other way. Under 30 seconds to go here in the third. Hawks leading by 13. Brown draws a count from Dillon. Dribbles to the far side of the court, now comes back to the near side. 15 seconds still to play. Byer out of the top of the key, gives back to Weaver. Under 10. Matheny on the left wing, looking. Clock down to 3 and 4. Byer on the right block, working on Boggs. Contested shot, no good. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Three in the books. University leads Shady Springs 62-49. This is the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
Nothing quite like a homemade meal from Tudor's Biscuit World. We use real buttermilk to craft our delicious biscuits, one batch at a time, and serve them with our signature platters. Here, you will taste the freshness in every bite. From our classic breakfast sandwiches to favorites like our breakfast wraps, every meal brings a taste of simpler times. Whether it's tailgating or an office event, let Tudor's do the cooking. Visit tudorscatering.com for all your catering needs.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Headed to the fourth quarter, University leads Shady Spring 62-49. Dave Wilson, Kerry Woods with you here at the Rowdy Center. Hawks head coach Joe Schmidl got to be pleased with the way his team played there late in the second quarter and here in the second half. His assistant coach, Barry Sanders, may not be pleased, but I've never really seen him pleased about much.
Yeah, Barry doesn't get real excited about a whole lot of anything.
Shady Spring basketball out of the timeout. Dillon at the top of the key. Whips it over to Short coming off the left wing. Takes it into the lane. Now pitches to the near side. Bailey. Bailey drives to the right of the paint. Back outside it goes to Short. Short on the dribble drive. High off the window. No good. There's Byer for the rebound for the Hawks. Karpinski brings it back down the floor. He'll give to Weaver. And the Hawks will slow things down a bit. Weaver will dribble it back into the front court. Brown, far corner, up top of the key to Karpinski. Brown all by himself, off the right side of the baseline. Power dribble to the rim and lays it in.
Yeah, the lack of pressure on the ball that time really cost Shady as University High got into their offense very comfortably and was able to execute it.
Foul's called on K.K. Lewis on the other end of the floor. Brody Radford back into the lineup for Shady Spring, as is Cutter Boggs.
University's number 5, K.K. Lewis, his second, team's first.
Lewis picking up his second personal foul. Shot off the mark, offensive rebound. Radford lost it off his foot, and it will roll out of bounds into the Hawks.
Yeah, that's a 2-point conversion that has to be made if you're going to stay in this game.
15-point lead right now for University, 64-49 early fourth quarter.
Offensive foul.
That was away from the basketball, down underneath the basket.
Karpinski was trying to post up a smaller guy and shoved him off pretty hard, and it was pretty evident that it was a foul.
Karpinski's been hampered by foul trouble today. Picked up a couple of early fouls Got a third early here in the second half and now has 4. Sexton across the timeline. Finds Radford, top of the key. They bring it near side. Dillon for 3. Hits it out from beyond the arc.
Got caught up in the screen and gave him a wide open look.
Kobe Dillon's had a great day. 25 points, 5 threes today for the senior. University working it into Karpinski in the paint. Fade away. Bank shot good.
Dillon has that good combination that he can shoot it well enough from the perimeter that he can, if you get up under him and try to pressure too hard, he can drive it right by you.
Sexton short on the shot. University able to clear the loose ball. Now Weaver spinning to his left. Goes to the rim. Rolls off the iron. Rebound slapped out. Sexton saves. He throws it wildly. Byer and Short collide. I think they clanked foreheads. And Short was a little slow to get up. Byer trying to shake off the cobwebs as well.
Foul called against University, number 15, Jack Byer. His second, team second.
And to add insult to injury, that was an elbow Byer took to the chin. And Byer picks up the foul on the play.
Yeah, he tried to sneak in there and draw a charge, but the ball was already in the air, and he didn't give him room to come down.
So Byer heads to the bench. That was Jack Byer. Luke Byer checks in for Jack. Now coming off the side. On the left side, Radford misses. Got his own rebound. Missed again. Tip back won't go. Ball's loose and grabbed by KK Lewis. Karpinski coming down the floor. Pulls up at the left elbow. Underhands it out to Glenn Brown. And Brown brings it into the front court. His team up 66-52 with 5:14 to go. Lob it inside, looking for Byer, and a foul's going to be called on Cutter Boggs.
Foul called against Shady Springs, number 33, Cutter Boggs, his 4th.
Number 4 on the sophomore Boggs. Jace Lilly will come into the game. Boggs will take a seat.
Yeah, it seems like UHS, and once they get in the half court, they're getting the ball out of Weaver's hand where Sexton's not so much of a pest, and they're getting some good looks, good entry passes.
Inbound to KK Lewis. Turn around with the right hand, no good. Shady Spring will clear the rebound. Sexton left to the top of the key. Finds Dillon on the left wing. Dillon traveled. Shuffled his feet as he tried to set up to send that pass back to the top of the arc, and a turnover to the Hawks with under 5 to go.
Stretching his defense out a little bit now.
66-52. Hawks with the lead. Inside, Byer, step up with the left hand, no. But a foul will put him at the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Shady extended 3 guys up into the backcourt, and the lane was wide open.
Third on Gabe Shorts. Puts Luke Byer at the free throw line, and his first free throw just glances off the front of the iron. Second free throw. This one's good. Byer has 8, and University's pushed its lead out to 67-52. 15-point lead where it's been for most of the second half. Air ball on a 3 attempt by Sexton. Shady saved it for a moment, but threw it right into the hands of the waiting Hawks. Brown will back out near the midcourt logo here at the Rowdy Center. Now he puts his head down, drives in the lane, little Euro step, floater with the right hand, good.
Yeah, he recognized the defense was backing off of him just a little bit and gave himself some room to penetrate and got to point blank range.
22 for Glenn Brown today. Short in the middle of the lane, scoop with the right hand and score. First field goal of the second half for Gabe Shorts. Under 4 minutes to go. Shady Spring will take a timeout. University leading the Tigers 69-54. The latest episode of A State of Minds is now live on the Metro News television app. Poppy Kirchville sits down with Morgan O'Brien, the president and CEO of HopeCast, to talk about the company's past and future and community involvement. You can watch that as we speak. Well, don't watch it as we speak. Watch it after we speak over on the Metro News TV app. It's A State of Minds. You can check out that episode and the others that are currently posted up on the Metro News television app. 3:56 to go. University leads at 69-54. Hawks used a 17-2 run to end the second quarter to build this margin and maintain it here in the second half.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is the fact that Sexton has been such a pest defensively that once University High gets into half court, they get it out of Weaver's hands, and the other guys make things happen then.
Some pressure from Shady Spring coming up the floor. Hawks are able to get through it with relative ease. Now Brown working over on the far sideline. Whips it to Lewis. He'll skip it to Weaver on the near side, and into the corner it goes. University will work it around the perimeter. Open look for Byer. Straight away, three. Hits it. Second of the day for Byer from outside the arc.
He had plenty of time to size that one up and finished it off.
72-54. Dillon drives down the left side of the lane. Right-hand runner, no good. Byer grabs the rebound for University, and the Hawks will work it up the floor. Weaver out in the front court. 3 minutes to go. University up by 18. And Brown brings it to the near front court. Hawks spread the floor, trying to work some time here. Now Brown going to drive to the rim, penetrate, contact, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Brown thought he was going to get the foul there. Did not get the call.
Yeah, there appeared to be quite a bit of contact on that one.
Weaver inbounds. Karpinski on the bounce to the rim. Lays it in, and there's the foul. That'll be Gabe Short's fourth.
That was one of the most patient inbounds plays I've seen. Weaver took his time, looked at the second and third option, and I think probably Karpinski might have been the fourth option there, and he freed him up for a layup.
Karpinski has 14, 10 here in the second half, and the Hawks out to their biggest lead of the day, 21. Short on the baseline, gives for Bailey, three out of the right wing, no good. Save from going out of bounds and then taken away by the Hawks. Byer on the run, over to Brown, to the rim, lays it in for two more. 24 points for Glenn Brown today. Back the other way, Sexton shot rejected by Byer. Lilly there for the rebound, and he's fouled on the stick back.
Yeah, that last break for a big kid, Byer made a really nice no-look pass to Brown filling the right lane.
So Jace Lilly at the free throw line. 2 for 2, and misses the first of two there. University going to send some guys into the game. Matthew Pearson, Trayson Matheny, and Jagger Barnes will replace Lewis, Weaver, and Karpinski in the lineup. And they'll each get a round of applause as they head to the bench. Karpinski's going to finish with 14, Byer 11. No, Byer's still in. Weaver's going to come out. He's got a 3. And KK Lewis with 10 points. 0 for 2 on that trip to the line is Lilly. Ball loose in the corner. Jump ball called, and the arrow will give it to University. 2:12 to go. Cutter Boggs back into the game for Shady Spring. Hawks lead at 77-54. Game 2 coming up about a half hour from now. Morgantown and St. John's Catholic Prep from Maryland. Here in the Holiday Classic, here's Byer off the right block and lays it in. Luke Byer has 13.
Shady picked up with 4 guys in the backcourt, and the initial guy got by the defense on the dribble, and it was an easy layup from there.
This layup, Byer grabs another rebound for the Hawks. On up to Brown in the corner. Now Glenn Brown puts his head down, drives into the lane, back outside. Barnes for three, off the left of the rim. Sexton skies for the rebound. He'll lob it down the floor. Dillon in front of the defense, but it's slapped away from behind. Byer closed the gap. Luke Byer will take a seat now. He's got 13 points. Glenn Brown will sit down with 24 points. Amir Lewis is into the ball game, and Harrison Helbig into the game for the first time.
Luke Byer just appeared on that. He's the kind of kid that doesn't believe he's going to ever get beaten, at least through the hustle that he makes.
15 foul called on University. That'll put Gabe Short at the free throw line to shoot a pair. Quiet second half for Short, just one field goal. Free throw up and good. Second free throw on the way, rolls off the front of the iron. Rebound tracked down by Amir Lewis. Minute and 20 to go. Matheny pull up three on the right wing, too strong. Pearson grabs the rebound. They'll whip it outside to Barnes, and University will reset the offense and spread the floor. Now Pearson takes it into the lane, skip it to the near side. Barnes looks at a three off the front of the iron. Long rebound grabbed by the Tigers. Pass lobbed up the floor, tipped to Boggs. Boggs power dribble to the rim, scoop with the right hand, fouled.
Gotten just a little bit ragged here in the last minute.
And got some of the younger guys in the ball game. Matheny, who picked up that foul. Hawks going to go to 4-0 on the season. We'll be back in action Tuesday nights, taking on the Bridgeport Indians up on Baker's Ridge. Boggs, second free throw attempt. Got it. Under a minute to go. Hawks 79, Shady Spring 57. Matheny works it to the near side, and University will work it around the perimeter here with 43 seconds to go. Pearson wants a three. Hits the front of the rim, the glass, and it falls through.
It's good experience for these young kids because Shady still has two or three of their primary players on the court, and they did a pretty good job executing against that.
Double dribble called on the baseline. We'll turn it over to the Hawks. 25.3 seconds remaining. Barnes will bring it across the timeline. Pearson over in front of his bench, takes it to the elbow, brings it back out. 12 seconds to go. Hawks just need to run the final few seconds off the clock, and that's exactly what they'll do. Big end of the first half is what will propel University to the win today. A 17-2 run, and the Hawks defeat Shady Spring 82-57 to move to 4-0 on the season. Hawks win it. Back to the Rowdy Center in a moment on the Metro News Radio Network and the Metro News TV app.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
What we do here is more than just a job. We make a lasting impact every day. The architecture, engineering, and field services professionals at Thrasher are providing the know-how to make projects successful. Whether you're just starting out or looking to advance, you'll find career paths that align with your goals and a company that's committed to your growth. At Thrasher, it's more than just another day on the job. It's the foundation for a better tomorrow.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window Rhoda Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
University wins it 82-57, defeats Shady Spring, game one of the Hope Gas Morgantown Holiday Classic. This was a back-and-forth game. In fact, it was 27-all late in the second quarter, Carrie, when University went on a 15-0 run, outscored Shady 17-2 to end the half, and never really gave up that 15-point lead in the second half.
No, they didn't. And the biggest thing is a lot of teams have to build offense off of defense. And University High did that today, especially in that last few minutes of the first half. They created a lot of turnovers, live ball turnovers that turned into easy layups or wide open threes in transition.
Another big day. Glenn Brown had 25 last night in the win over St. John's. He's got 24 today. Eli Karpinski with 14 points and an effective day at the free throw line. KK Lewis with 10. Luke Byer with 13, so 4 Hawks in double figures today, Kerry.
Yeah, that's the balance that you need to be successful. And I think a lot of it started when Sexton was just really harassing people on the defensive end. He was a one-man press for a lot of the second half, and then University, they got the ball out of his hands early on in the offense, and the other two guys that were guarding off the ball at that time, that Sexton was putting all the pressure on it, they weren't able to match up very well with the University High kids.
Jack Byer finishes with 8. Jagger Barnes has 7. Kyle Weaver, 3 points for the Hawks. Kobe Dillon led the way for Shady Spring. He had 25 points today, including 5 threes. Gabe Short had 13. Eli Sexton, 8. Cutter Boggs had 7. And Jace Lilly with 4 points. Coming up next, it'll be Morgantown and St. John's Catholic Prep. Mohegan's looking to go to 4-0 on the season. Once again, your final score: University defeats Shady Spring 82-57. The Hawks are now 4-0. The Tigers are 1-2. University back in action Tuesday night at home against Bridgeport. For Kerry Woods and the entire Metro News and Video Productions crew, I'm Dave Wilson saying we'll see you later from the Rowdy Center.